and this 45 days are crucial for your life journey. We will study SST and the last movement is you need to fall in love with this subject. Yes, SST is a boring subject. Now this is a very big surprise by Deeksha, Vedantu and every year, there are lack of students who appear for class 10th exams. But do you know that majority of them do not like SST? Is it the same with you? Because there are two types of students. Student A, who secures always full marks in all the subjects and think that we will study SST and the last movement and score full marks easily. Student B, who thinks that SST is the boring and the worst subject ever, so they skip it thinking that we will study it at the last moment. Both of them are studying at the last moment. So I want to make you clear, guys, that in SST, scoring 70 to 80 marks is very easy genuinely. But if you want to score 95 plus, you need to have a proper strategy. So welcome to Deeksha Vedantu platform, and this is your SST faculty Tanvi Ma'am, and for today I am going to share you some important strategy because I will tell you how I scored 95% or 95 plus in my SST exam when I was in class 10. So my dear students, first of all, you need to analyze, understand the fact that yes, SST is a boring subject, but SST is a subject that help you to secure a very good percentage in your exams because it is a subject in which high scoring marks are possible in comparison to all other subjects what you have, either your main subjects like maths and science or your language subjects. So the main important thing is you need to fall in love with this subject. And how will you fall in love? When you don't have a proper strategy, this is what I am going to share you by today. So all of my students, I have analyzed one common thing among all of you, that the majority of time you just waste is in making the strategy, or you just make timetable every day and forget to follow that. Is it what happening with you, right? So for that we are coming on 20th of December. Now this is a very big surprise by Deeksha Vedantu, and we are going to reveal it on 20th of December that there should be a strategy, because pay attention, today you are in the mid of December. Okay, you are not just left with more than 45 days, and this 45 days are crucial for your life journey, right? Because whenever you will look back and remember yourself with class 10th result, you will remember that in the last 45 days I have given my whole energy, right? I studied with Deeksha Vedantu with a proper strategy, because this strategy we are going to reveal on 20th of December. Something crazy is coming for all my class 10 students. It will be okay, so we will reveal it later. First, we will focus on how I scored 95 plus in SST and how it will help you to score 95 plus in SST. What happens, students? Everything starts with the problem, right? Every of you students face similar problem in SST, and that are listed here. Today's video is the solution to all these problems, and the first one is that basically SST is a subject which consists of geography, civics as a major part, which deals with dates, right? And what happens when you are reading all those dates, right? It get mingled up, it get mixed with each other, and you guys forget it, because what happens, you have not given time to revise SST a lot, right? Is it what happening with you? Are you guys finding that we write answers in exams, but when we go to check our answer copies, we find that examiner has cut either half mark or 1 mark? Is it what happening, right? Do you think that when you open the book for SST, half are you read and finally you find that it's boring, let us close and write it whatever comes in our mind during the exam? Is it what you are facing? And throughout the year, you might be studying maths and science, you were busy those days, and now it is the time came that you finally realize that SST is also important, and how to study we don't know, right? It is a lengthy subject. In 45 days, how can we complete that subject is a problem. right? And major important thing, whenever you are writing your exam, your SST exam, the majority of students which faces the same problem is that, ma'am, we are not able to cover everything in 3 hours. That 3-hour time period is small for us because it is so much to write in SST. I think that this is common problem that each of my student is facing right now. And to find a solution to this problems is my responsibility. So students, every problem has a solution. Do you know, guys? Every problem has a solution. There is nothing left that do not have a solution, and we will find the solution by today. And if you are enjoying the session, you will like the session right now and subscribe the channel, because we are going to launch something very big on 20th of December. But by moving with the strategy, I'll take back to you to my journey. A small time I will take you, but I think that it can be inspiring for you. Basically, I was a very, very average student who hated SST. Okay, I don't even remember in class 10th what I studied in SST, and irony is that right now I am teaching you SST as a subject. So, how I fell in love with the subject is a major question, and how I like teaching you. What is the strategy that you should also follow? So yes, I was a very, very average student, and my mother always wished that someday you can score at least 90% or more in your exams. Okay, suddenly something hit to me like 40 to 45 days back before the exams that everyone can score good marks in SST and other subject. Why can't I? Okay, I just did one thing, and the one thing really will work for you is to start studying. Give time to your study, right? You might be thinking, Tam, what happens now whenever we sit and we see, oh, this many 15 chapters in maths, 12 chapters in science, 19 chapters in SST. We are unable to figure out how to solve all of them because you don't have a proper plan. In that situation, you feel pressurized and you just waste that 45 days. Rather, those days are very crucial for you. So I made a plan and followed it throughout my 45 days. That was my strategy. So students, we will make that plan for you. You not need to make it. We will make that plan for you. You just need to do one thing, follow it, okay? And follow it very punctually, with honesty, because we can't come to your home and see that whether you are following it or not. So the main thing is honesty and punctuality that you need to show to yourself, to your parents, and no one else is going to check it. Right? So follow that punctuality, follow that honesty, and eventually let me take you back to my journey. Then what happened now? In 11-12, I have taken PCM. Strange enough, na? Teaching SST took PCM in 11-12, but I decided that I'll move with preparations for UPSC. And eventually I couldn't make it. That's why I'm here. But that journey of UPSC has let me taught many things, right? Let me taught that how should a student study, how should a teacher teach, right? That was very important for me. And we need to opt to an optional subject, and I took very smart step over there, that in political science there are certain news, geography there are certain new things that comes, in economics too. So what can be an optional subject that can be easy? However, I was dumb over there. I chose history, thinking the fact that nothing new will be added over here. But do you know, it was one of the lengthiest subject I chose as an optional. But eventually when I sat in that class, I got very world's best faculty over there. I fell in love with this subject, right? And Deeksha Vedantu is doing same for you. We are finding the best faculties for you, my dear student. You just need to be punctual, be loyal, be honest to your studies, your subject, because now you have access to best faculties. You just need to use them. Right? So yeah, this is how I fell in love with SST, and then I started teaching. So my experience of sitting, attempting one time class 10th and teaching many times class 10th will be the solution to all your problems in this video. Okay, get my point? Now what is the solution? Before moving ahead with that, I want to tell you that we have a WhatsApp channel in which we provide you all the links to our updated videos, notification whenever we are going live, and some important PDF like all dates in one PDF, all maths formula in one PDF, physics formula, and many more you are going to get there. But what you need to do for that is to join the WhatsApp channel right away. So students, how you can score 95 plus is the main point now. Follow this strategy. The first thing you need to do is leave your best friends and make what? NCERT your best friends now. Now you might be thinking, ma'am is talking so negative, asking to leave your best friends. Beta, for 45 days, just leave aside everything. Everything, your playing, your playing time, your friends gossip, backbitching, everything, just leave it for 45 days. Just for 45 days, and just make NCERT your best friend, because they will return you back something. Okay, NCERT is the core thing from which the complete paper is going to come. If someone is just giving you advice that study this book, that book, reference book and all that, do not follow it. Right? Every line of NCERT will be coming in your exam and nothing more than that. Right? Now comes the point, ma'am, we read NCERT, particularly in SST, but we move ahead with the next chapter and forget the last one. That will eventually happens with everyone. So the time is that do not just read NCERT, right? Write while you read it, because you know students, there are senses in our body like eyes. Okay, when we write, we are attempting something, we are doing something. Okay, when we use that senses, our retention rate becomes faster. Because when you read and then you write, your mind is being used in that activity. Okay, pay attention. The blank spaces are given along with your NCERT book, right? You read the whole page and write a brief description that this is the keywords which I read from this topic and what question can be asked. Always pay attention. Ask yourself that I have read this whole points regarding, for example, let us take the example of Belgium, case of Belgium. Now what question can become? Okay, what is the ethnic composition? Write it over there, write 3 points, make it as a 3-marker answer right there. Then you write accommodation, write the keywords, because this is going to come in exam. So write it, okay, write always. Now pay attention, NCERT cannot be covered in just one single reading. You have 45 days, you might be thinking that, ma'am, how can we cover all such thing in just 45 days? Everything is possible, because what happened now, you need to speed up. Okay, you read NCERT, wrote important points over there, close the NCERT right then. Take a blank page, okay, take a blank page and make a mind map type notes right then. Okay, if you are making the mind map type map that time, okay, the short notes that time, you are just revising once what you studied in that chapter. So you have completed one reading, one revision. What else do you want, my students? Only one thing you need to follow is being loyal, that you are doing this or not, you're following this or not. So point number 1, make NCERT your best friends. Don't just read, write while you read. Point number 3, make compressed notes. And I think you understood what I mean by compressed notes. The real test starts with recitation. Okay, the one thing that I did in my class 10th, whenever I was walking after dinner or whenever I was getting ready, right, I choose one topic. I stand in front of mirror, or else I take one of my friend along or my mother along, and I just portray in front of them what I studied today. So this is the storyline. Started with Belgium, what happened, ethnic problems, civil tensions, and then this is the solution. They will hear you. They have to hear you. But whenever you speak, now see, you used what? Your eye, one senses. You read the NCERT. You wrote, your hands. Then now you're speaking, you're reciting what you studied. Everything is done. Okay? Most important thing, my dear students, for now is to have a smart strategy. Reading that chapter, revising that chapter is not only the solution. The solution is when you read that chapter, keep in mind the three things you need to cover. The first one is the PYQs that is being asked from that chapter. Where you are going to get it, just Google it out, you will find everything, or just watch our videos which we already uploaded on the channel. Okay, then the second thing, the competency based question, the keyword which is being used in the market right now, because CBSE has given a circular that this year's CBQs, competency based questions, will be asked. And at last, what you need to do is, you have given your pre-boards, you have given your half yearly, take all the papers, all the tests you have given throughout the year, just borrow it from your friends from different schools and solve them all, because they contain all the important questions. My dear student, class 10th is very easy, to be honest, right? You just need to follow a smart strategy. At last, do not forget to score yourself, because when you score yourself, either it boosts your confidence or it boosts your confidence so much that what I am doing this. Get it? So this is the strategy you need to follow, and definitely I followed this. From an average student, I just changed myself as a topper, and it's high time you need to change yourself, because you can follow this strategy very easily, because we are telling you that we will make a plan, we will make a structure for you, and you just need to do one thing. You need to come at the platform Deeksha Vedantu on 20th of December. Okay, on 20th December, I want all of you over there. Okay, so be punctual, be honest, and give me a promise right now in the comment section that, ma'am, we will be there on 20th of December. I'll welcome every student of class 10th and definitely make SST your favorite subject till your exam, and then watch your results too. So bye-bye for today. We'll meet on 20th December.